and today I want to tell you about my freshman experience. Okay, so first, I'm gonna start with the first day. Um, I was going into a huge high school, right? Or at least for me, it had 2,000 students, and I did online school all 3 years of middle school, so I didn't really get that full middle school experience to be able to transition. And before that, elementary years were spent in a school with only 300 kids. So this was a huge thing for me, right? And what I didn't know is that my school had block scheduling, right? So it went 1, 3, 5, 7 and 2, 4, 6, 8, right? So we moved to Florida August 1st, and school started August 10th. But like we had to move down here. We left Ohio August 1st, so we had to move down here and like drive everything and get all the house situation figured out, right? By the time I got all that figured out, it's beyond August 10th. It's like August 15th? I don't really know, but it's like after school started. So I came in late. Every other freshman knows what they're doing, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so I go in, and most of my classes are okay. I have, being a freshman, and I hold up my binder, and it has like, crap, what was I gonna say? Well, it has a school map on it, and like I have all my little classes highlighted, like the dork I am. Anyway, I did that, and that worked for most of my classes. So like I went to, hey, like I followed the map and like followed all the little roadways. It's 16 buildings, and I was really confused, as you guys could probably guess. But yeah, so I did that for every class besides my second day, which thankfully was my second day, not my first, where I had 2, 4, 6, and 8. I had choir fourth period, right? So I went in, and I was late because there's gates in my school, and some of the gates were blocked off. I didn't know you could go through another way, so like I tried that way, and I got really confused, and I was flustered, and there's only 7 minutes between periods, and I was like, how do I get to this building? And this teacher gave me a pass, but I mean, it was still frustrating when they're all frustrated, and I was late. It was crazy. But yeah, it took a little bit of adjusting to get in, and how I made friends that just talk to talk to the people that I sit next to in every single one of my classes. So I said, hey, how you doing? Ask you a problem, do this, do that. And we socialize, and and I asked a few people to sit at lunch, and that's how I got my lunch spot with my friends. And I actually, that class choir that I was telling you about that was late, I made one of my best friends in there. And I also made one of the people that I had a bit of a crush on who ended up dating my best friend at the same time. But I mean, it's okay. Um, anyway, so I ended up getting my lunch thing, and I found my steady group of friends, which was good. It takes a little bit, but just like ask people in your class to sit at lunch, and somebody will be kind enough to take you in and be like, yes. So that's good. That's what I got. And my school has this really cool thing called Focus or Portal, where you can basically go online and like see all of your grades and stuff. That's the way that I kept up with my grades, and like I'm very neurotic when it comes to schoolwork. I am a dork with a capital D. That sounded bad. Well, yeah, so like personally how I kept up with schoolwork is I went in and I was super neurotic, and anything I made sure I looked through all my assignments and made sure everything had a grade for it, or like nothing was zeros. And I put all my time, I put my work first before I talk to my friends. So, I do my assignment, and then after in class I talk to my friends, and I made them there. So it's a little piece of advice. I mean, not everybody is neurotic as I am, so like it might be different for other people, but it just comes natural to me. I don't know. But yeah, it was really fun though. Most of my teachers were pretty nice. I got I got classes that I already did in online school because the credits didn't transfer. That's a whole different story. But yeah, I made some of my good friends, and like drama will happen, okay? Drama happens, and you just gotta sift your way through it. I wasn't like the butt of a lot of drama, but like my friends were in a lot of drama. And, you know, staying loyal to friends takes a lot. Like, if you're gonna have your steady group of friends, you're also gonna lose friends. Because those friends get into drama and all that type of thing, you know? So, yeah, you know, a lot of it's just learning to drop things and learning to forgive people. It's hard, but in high school, your emotions are and hormones are going everywhere. Everybody screws up. Everybody says the wrong thing. So it's better to just, you know, forgive and, relationships. Let's move on. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I have a really good boyfriend, and I met him, and he's awesome. But like, you know, the thing with relationships is that you gotta put trust in the other people. What happens in high school is a lot of people are petty. Like, if they see you happy, they're not gonna want it. And the best thing is to just, like, focus on the people that you love, you know, and don't let anybody else get in your way, or that's what's gonna ruin your relationship. You know, just trust them and don't go looking at other people. You know, don't do anything, like, super suspicious, because that's what's gonna ruin your trust and ruin your relationship eventually. And how I did my relationship, how I got my boyfriend is, like, really kind of, it's pretty typical, but, like, it worked. So basically, we had a mutual friend, and, I said, you know, I said I like him. So my friend told him. And, you know, I got his Facebook and everything, and, like, I could kind of tell they liked me back-ish. We were, like, acquaintances. We weren't really, like, friends before we dated, but we were, like, acquaintances, and, like, we sat in class, and I was like, hi, hello, you know, all that type of stuff. And so, like, he messaged me, what? Okay, yeah. So, like, yeah, he messaged me, and, like, that was cool. I mean, it only took a few days before, like, you know, I admitted to our friend that I liked him, and then, you know, our other friends. What am I saying? Okay, I got completely lost off track. Let me straighten myself up here. But, I invited him to sit with us at lunch, you know, with me and the mutual friend and him and, like, other friends. I got him to sit there with me, and it was cool. And then, like, after a few days, like, he asked me out because we both had the nerve. And, like, you kind of tell that we liked each other, but it wasn't really spoken for a few days, you know, that type of thing, so. Yeah, it was cool, though. He asked me out, and, like, we've been dating for 7 months now, so that's cool. As long as you don't let the drama get in the way and just, like, take it lightly, don't take many things personal, because people are gonna say things that they don't mean. I promise you. And, yeah, what else could I talk about? Oh, like, bad influences with friends in high school, there's gonna be people, like, doing drugs or, like, making decisions that you may not want to partake in. And if you do, that's cool, you know. High school is, like, and life in general, it's just good if you have a free spirit. So, like, if you want to do it, then do it. But if you don't want to, don't put somebody else down for it, you know. Because everybody has the right to, you know, make the decisions that they want. And instead of, you know, yelling at somebody for doing drugs, just, like, accept them for who they are and, you know, move on with your life. You don't have to. And honestly, you're not going to get pressured either. Like, people think people are going to pressure you into doing drugs, but, like, really they're just like, hey, and you're just like, no. And they're like, okay, more for me. You know, it's not that big of a deal, really. And honestly, it doesn't really happen. You know, just find your vibe, find your clique, and you'll be okay. Oh, yeah, like, organization. Definitely keep a book bag, and especially if you're going to a big high school, you're not going to want to keep on going back to your locker, and timing is restricted. I mean, timing isn't, you know, sorry, timing is golden, and, like, people don't really care what you do, but at the same time, it's like, if you're gonna, like, they'll make it important for being late, but, like, they're not gonna, like, care if you cuss. Like, that was really weird. I don't know why I said that. But, yeah. By the way, dress code, too. This is different for different schools, but the way that, hi, Rose, I experienced it was, no, I'm almost done, you're good. I was just filming a video.
Oops. Am I interrupting?
Okay, just give me like 1 second to end it. Anyways, this was what I was saying. For my school, like they cared in like the first few weeks, but like it was just honestly to scare the freshmen. Don't be too worried. But it depends on the school and just like feel the vibe and the environment and everything. So that was my freshman experience. That was a clustered mess, but I hope you got some advice out of it. If you're going into freshman year, I hope it was good. It's going to be good for you, and you take some of my words to heart. And if you're past it, you probably see me as really young, but that's okay. Okay, bye guys.